Good evening. I declare this meeting as a public hearing of the School Board of Lake County, Florida for the adoption of the tentative millage rates and the tentative budget for the 2025-26 fiscal year. Deputy Superintendent, please read the statement required on the millage for the record, followed by your recommendation.
The first issue to be discussed is the rollback rate. The rollback rate is defined as the millage rate necessary to generate the same amount of money that was raised the prior school year, but using the new property values after adjusting for new construction. The total millage rate to be levied is greater than the rollback rate by 4.57%. The purpose for which the ad valorem tax revenues are increasing are due to increase in the required local effort millage revenues in order to comply with statute 101.624 Florida statute and participate in the Florida Educational Finance Program. Increase in the non-voted millage revenues in order to receive the state compression funds. Increase in the voted approved millage revenues to address the additional security requirements of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas Act. Increase in the voted approved millage revenues to provide additional student mental health and behavior support to schools. Increase in the capital outlay revenues in order to address the capital outlay and debt service needs as advertised. I recommend that the board adopt Resolution 2025-05 determining tentative millages to be levied for the fiscal year 2025-26.
So moved.
We're not there yet.
In a minute.
Included are required local effort, including prior period funding adjustment millage of 3.0870 mils, basic discretionary of capital outlay millage, basic discretionary of 0.748 mils, capital outlay millage of 1.5 mils, and additional voted millage of 0.750 mils, for a total of 6.0850 mils. The revenues generated by this levy total general operating of $181,642,829, capital outlay of $71,046,739, additional voted $35,523,370, for a total of $288,212,938.
May I have a motion on the Deputy Superintendent's recommendation that the board approve Resolution 2025-05 determining tentative millage rates for the fiscal year 25-26 as stated?
So moved again.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Mathias, second by Mr. Dodd. This is a public hearing. Does anyone wish to address the board concerning the tentative millage rates? Seeing none, any board discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes 4-0. Deputy Superintendent, please read your recommendation for the adoption of the tentative budget.
I recommend that the board approve Resolution 2025-06, adopting the tentative budget for the 2025-26 fiscal year in the amount of $1,212,753,804.
May I have a motion on the Deputy Superintendent's recommendation that the board approve Resolution 2025-06 to adopt the tentative budget for the 2025-26 fiscal year in the amount of $1,212,753,804.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Mathias, second by Mrs. Cunningham. Again, this is a public hearing. Does anyone wish to address the board concerning the tentative budget? Seeing none, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Also passes 4-0. Deputy Superintendent, please read your recommendation for setting the final budget hearing.
I recommend that the board declare that the final budget hearing for approval of final millage rates and budget for the 2025-26 fiscal year will be held on Monday, September 8th, 2025, in the Commission Chambers, Lake County Administration Building at 5:05 p.m.
May I have a motion on the Deputy Superintendent's recommendation that the board declare that the final budget hearing for the approval of the final millage rates and budget for the 2025-26 fiscal year will be held on Monday, September 8th, 2025, in the Commission Chambers, Lake County Administration Building at 5:05 p.m.
So moved.
Second.
We've got a motion by Mr. Dodd, second by Mr. Matthias. This is also a public hearing. Does anyone wish to address the board concerning the time and place of the final budget hearing? Seeing none, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, passes 4-0. This concludes the required action for the public hearing on the 2025-26 tentative millage rates and budget for Lake County Schools. Thank you very much.